Oh wait, I didn't get a pop-up for Gala. That's a bit disappointing. There we go. There's Gala's pop-up. Usually it pops up the moment I log into the game, but for some reason she was hiding this time. Anyway,
Time stops at my
I
behest.
haven't exactly been saving up, but I saved, so I could at least get one copy. If I want.
I will fight for you.
Oh, she still sounds pretty young. Let's check her trial stage. Don't I get diamonds for that? Music video. Dear Magister, when you brought wheat to the Wildborn, you not only gave hope to the tribe, but also brightened Galahad's once bleak life. Since then, she has remained your most devoted follower, treasuring every moment spent with you as though it was yesterday, even long after you left. Years later, you reunite with Galahad, who has restored the tribe to its former glory. On the wind lingers the familiar scent of the wheat you once left behind, a quiet reminder of your enduring bond. Anyway, I'll be coming back for you later. Oh, I just want to move this. Oh, this can wait, I think. Oh, okay.
I have prevailed.
Oh, look. Oh, so. If I can make some progress here. Oh, not so loot I missed up. Apparently. That's... Anyway, I gotta do this now so I can unlock her skin. Oh, did I miss out on this by not finishing one of the quests? No, it's... Well, it didn't end yet, so... Well... Oh, really nothing. Oh yeah, it's Armalord. Later then. Anyway, let's check out this fateful path first. It has been ages since you visited the Wildborn, and you miss Gala. Pay a visit to the Sanskrit temple. I mean, it's not that long since I was just running around, but okay. I was running around fighting the blight and stuff, but okay. I guess it's been a while since I've seen all of it. Back in your own time, you still remember the journey with Gala and wonder how she's doing now. Perhaps out of nostalgia, you go alone to the Sanskrit temple. Redacted? I didn't expect to see you here in the Sanskrit temple.
Merlin? Why are you here again?
It's been a while since I was here. Oh, hello there, Stone Cold.
If I knew you were coming, I would have dragged Entendre here with me.
Where is Antandra?
She was called away by the Temple of Seers. There are strange sounds coming from the nearby valley.
Hi.
Oh, there she is. Entendre, look who's here.
Antandra, why do you look so pale? There may be trouble. Redacted? How come you're here?
You look like you've seen a ghost. What's wrong, Entendre?
There are echoes coming out of the Grimrift Vale. They're becoming louder and louder.
What is this phenomenon?
The Grimrift Vale is located near the Temple of Seers. It's rarely visited by anyone. There's been a strange light at the center recently. A strange chorus of voices has echoed from the Vale since its discovery. The moment you enter, you'll hear them. The elders fear the echoes may disturb the mind, so guards stand watch at the Vale's entrance. Everyone is told not to enter, not to investigate, and not to listen.
Echoes of the Santa.
The guards say the voices have been growing louder lately, and now we can make out a little bit of what they're saying.
It's something scary, isn't it?
Battle cries, curses, screams of despair. These are not sounds of the world we know. Even the temple elders cannot decipher any words or their meaning. Merlin, would you like to come with me and take a look? You solved the prophecy of the Blood Moon. Perhaps you can find clues we may have missed.
I am Merlin after all.
I'm coming too. I've never been there, and if it's something bothering Entendre, then of course I can't just stand by and watch.
All right. Now that you know, no use trying to talk you out of coming. Let's go, Merlin.
Following the location provided by Antandra, you use your magic to teleport the group into the Grimrift Vale. The sight that awaits you is nothing like what you imagined. Oh, hello there. The scene before you leaves you astonished. A swamp shrouded in thick mist cut off from the outside world, and cliffs plunging into unfathomable depths. The Grimrift Vale that Antandra told you of is actually the sealed grounds from 10,000 years ago. The landscape here remains almost unchanged. Still, you can distinctly sense chaotic magic permeating the air, even tinged with a hint of evil.
Halt! Who goes there?
Hi, hello there.
Be at ease, Zandrock. This is Merlin, the mage who aided us with the Blood Moon prophecy.
So it was her. Did the elders invite her because of the aberrations?
Look, we need to let Merlin investigate the area. It's her first time in the Grimrift Vale. She needs to understand.
I've been here before. It's different from what I remember.
You've been here before? Even Entendre has only been here a few times.
Mad Mage, are you confessing to trespassing into the Forbidden Land?
Let me explain. You share the tale of the sealed grounds. The Tree of Life, Arcadian Rift, the three sealing wedges, and the being imprisoned at its depths, a being that surpasses even the gods.
The Arcadian Rift. I can't believe such a being is sealed down there.
Goodness gracious. What do you think it looks like? Do you think we'll find it here?
I haven't seen it myself. It could be the source of the echoes.
All that Merlin speaks of. I have never heard of any of this. I fear even the elders are unaware.
How can you prove this, Mage?
Your eyes return to the Arcadian Rift, and finally it dawns on you. Although millennia have passed, the rift seal has not been restored. Your memory isn't the best. You clearly remember Dora assuring you that, after returning you to the future, she would repair the seal. Why didn't she keep her promise? Did something happen here at the sealed grounds after you left? I request access to investigate.
Entendre, do you stake your life on her behalf?
Yes.
Me too.
Then she may enter. Don't bother trying to cover your ears. Those voices will pierce your mind anyway. Ready yourselves and follow me.
You draw near the portal gate, and a torrent of voices surges forth, striking your mind until your temples throb with pain. Fortunately, you're able to maintain your focus.
Enter. Reach. The legendary.
Leave. Go to a new. Settle down.
No one. Everything. New beginning.
You never heard these echoes before, yet even in the fragments you can barely make out, you still sense the confusion and helplessness within their words. You hold your breath and listen. Finally, from the chaotic torrent, you grasp a familiar thread.
Divine authority. Rules of life.
My people! My creations! I look up. Never pray to another god.
You know these voices. You heard them before. Their rings are sharp and clear. It feels as though you once stood before those who spoke them. They spring from an age-old war. A war that once stained moon and soil alike with blood, carving an indelible mark into your memory. You resolve to listen further, to test your own suspicion until at last a name resounds, one you can never forget.
I am carrying upon my sanctuary. Why must you interfere with what's between me and Perseus?
Wake up. You're too focused on the voices. But tell us what you heard.
The hunting goddess fell here.
This exact spot?
You recount to the others your fateful clash with the hunting goddess. Undoubtedly, some voices come from the battles you fought.
If these are the ancient sealed grounds, shouldn't everything be sealed? Why are echoes still haunting this place?
Could it be because of Merlin? The sounds only started growing louder after she deciphered the Blood Moon prophecy.
There was no portal before.
Merlin, you need to be careful.
I'll use magic to test it out. I time traveled. I'm not scared. I mean, once you've done it, if you already done it once, I guess it's not that big of a deal anymore.
We're counting on you.
Oh, fun. Wait, how do I activate? Oh, wait. Okay, that should help, okay. The vortex holds you aside. Checking it off, you see the Arcadian Rift unchanged. The portal still stands, but Antandra and her companions have vanished. A strange intuition tells you that you've probably crossed over once again. Not again. I just got back. Great. There are a few people I want to see. Regardless of the current situation, for now you can only explore the valley floor thoroughly, especially that peculiar portal. The portal mirrors the one from your time, and Tandra and Satrala's voices seep through, faint and hollow. However, no matter how you call, they do not answer. Your magic reaches out, revealing a fierce temporal power akin to the spell Dora wove to return you after the fall of the hunting goddess. The chaotic magic swirling around confirms your suspicion. You have returned to a time after the fall of the hunting goddess. You try to reactivate the portal and return to your original timeline, but it does not work. With no other choice, you leave the valley steps. Once again, perhaps once you return to the surface, all answers will reveal themselves. You use teleportation magic to leave the depths of the Arcadian Rift. Stop right there. No jumping down. I wonder what's at the bottom. What are you doing? My job is to make sure no one jumps into the pit. Rumor has it there's a utopia at the bottom, which is why a lot of people come here and try to jump in. What's actually down there? No idea. Only those who jump would know. Every now and then, I hear sounds from the pit, as if someone's calling out. What's actually down there? Stop right there. No jumping down. You'll die if you jump. Utopia, I'm coming. I just need to jump.
Are you from Halia? What are you doing here?
You don't recognize me?
Are you famous in Halia or something? It doesn't matter. Whoever you are, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm here to find Utopia.
Utopia, you mean the rift?
They say that Utopia is a beautiful land. Once you're there, no one oppresses you. Everyone can finally live how they want to live.
Is someone oppressing you?
The others, the Wildborn, they all say I must go.
Let me take you back to Ratwood Grove.
Ratwood Grove? No. I can't.
Before the words even fully leave his mouth, the Wildborn staggers a few steps and collapses unconscious. After examining him, you find he isn't injured. His weak constitution plus the chaotic magic around him must have caused him to collapse. Though the youth had other designs before he fell, he cannot be left here. He needs care and rest, and you must learn where fate has cast you. After a moment's thought, you cast a teleportation spell, transporting the boy outside Ratwood Grove. Feels different from before. I need to take care of him first. A alien?
What are you doing here, Halion? Wait, is that Johan? Did you knock him out?
Thank goodness you know him.
This guy is from Meyerhold. It's a place full of useless people who were expelled from Ratwood Grove. Take him back to Meyerhold. He's no concern of ours.
Is there tension between you all?
Mind your own business. And stay out of Wildborn affairs, Halion. You're strange, and you need to stop snooping around. If you don't leave right away, I'll stop being nice.
Wait.
Is it really you? And you're dismissed. And you are? A woman in priestly garb stares wide-eyed at you. There's something about her presence that feels oddly familiar. Your gaze falls upon the band at her neck. An old handkerchief, edges torn, yet kept spotless and clean. You recall how you had once used a similar handkerchief to wipe Gala's face. Gala? Before she speaks, she steps forward, wonder in her eyes, and gently prods your face as if to prove you aren't a dream. Like a child afraid to mar a treasure, her furred fingertip brushes your face, then recoils at once as if struck by lightning.
Master?
Hey, why are you poking me? Did you think I was a ghost?
I don't believe it. Master. If you're truly Master, let me see your hand.
Okay, here. Gala gently and reverently cradles your hand. You think you see tears glistening in her eyes as she lowers her head and bites your hand.
Master, you once swore that we would meet again beneath the light of the blood moon. It has been 13 full years since you left. I feared I would have to wait decades more for your return.
Ah, that hurts so much.
You can't fool me. Merlin and Morgan taught me how to spot lies from facial expressions. Especially obvious lies. There is so much I wish to tell you. But when did you return? And why is Johan with you?
So, this is what happened. You recount your journey in detail. The echoes from the future, the strange temporal gate at the whale's depths. And the unexpected encounter with Johan.
A portal appeared at the bottom of the Arcadian Rift?
Did Dura repair the seal?
Oh, that.
What exactly is Utopia? What's wrong? You can tell me.
This isn't the place to speak, Master. Please take Johan back to Meyerhold. I will explain soon. The Wildborn tribe isn't the same as it once was. For your safety, do not reveal your identity just yet.
I'm good at disguising myself.
Of course, Herd Master. Come with me.
Elia. Gala and Johan? Oh, hello there.
Hey, Johan! Wake up! What's going on? He's completely out of it. It doesn't look like he's been beaten up.
He's alright. He just needs rest.
Are you a healer? Thank you for helping him.
Elia calls to several nearby Wildborn, and together they carry Johan away. It is only when Johan groans from pain that Elia allows herself a sigh of relief.
Talia, did you know that Johan secretly went to the sealed grounds? He was about to jump into the Arcadian Rift. This mage saved him.
He went looking for this so-called utopia? This idiot! I told him it was superstitious nonsense.
What exactly is Utopia?
A rumor, nothing else. Recently, there's been a rumor spreading among the Wildborn that the path to Utopia lies within the Arcadian Rift. They say that in Utopia there are no beasts to fear, no schemes or bullying, a haven where all creatures might live and work in peace.
Yeah, I think Utopia basically translates to no place, so makes sense that it would be hiding inside of a rift, I guess.
No one knows who started the rumor, but it's been going around for a while now. Some bold souls ventured into the rift, but none returned. It couldn't have ended well. If you people hadn't dragged Gala all over the place, these rumors would have been cleared up long ago.
Us people?
Aren't you from the council? Gala hasn't been among the Wildborn for years. Your lot kidnapped her. She'd only just returned home. Are you here to ask her to leave again?
You don't understand.
Talia, I'll introduce her to you properly later. For now, please grant us a moment of privacy. We have not seen each other in years. You understand how rare, how precious such a reunion between friends can be.
All right. I will go check on Johan. If he comes to, I'll smack him back under. Running off like that? He's lucky he's alive.
Elia flings her cloak over her shoulder and storms off.
Master, after you left, the Wildborn have changed a great deal. Where do I begin?
You've changed a lot.
Children grow fast. Had you been here to witness it, you would not find yourself so astonished now. If only you'd seen the stone tablet that tracked my height. Shortly after you left, new marks were carved into it nearly every day.
You become more cheerful.
Because I promised you I wouldn't cry. Though it was sometimes hard to hold back. But if you didn't see it, it didn't count. Even I've managed to learn a hint of Morgan's silver tongue.
Who is the girl with the antlers?
She is my friend, Talia. Johan is her younger brother.
You made friends. That's great.
Yes. It took some time, but you're still my first friend. And the truest still. That's what I think, at least.
What's going on with the Arcadian Rift?
You should remember that the seal at the Arcadian Rift was placed by the gods. Among those we know, only one person can repair it. It was actually her suggestion that we maintain the current state. After you left, I brought the subject up to her many times. Her explanation was... Merlin? The Arcadian Rift hasn't been sealed yet. You promised Master you would. Why are you not keeping your promise?
I have my own reasons, Gala. Do you know where magic comes from?
Magic is innate.
Indeed. For mortals, magic is innate. Yet tell me, where did that gift first spring from? When the hunting goddess fell, vast divine power bled into our world. Those with the gift could sense it, draw it within, until at last they learned to wield it. If we let things remain as they are, more will awaken as mages. Much like you.
Like me?
Not only that, but it also allows everyone to wield more powerful magic. To preserve the balance between mortals and gods, magic is indispensable. Only when mortals wield great power can they hope to resist the divine. This is the only way we can safeguard the peace that she fought so hard for. Gala, do you like the life you have now?
Yes. All right. But when Master comes back, you have to tell her everything. We can't have Master unhappy.
I will. Are you still going to the Skyfall altar tonight to wait for her?
Yes, because she promised me she would return. As years passed, things unfolded as Merlin predicted, and wild-born children with magical talent began to be born. And throughout that period, the Arcadian Rift remained undisturbed, so I did not speak of it again.
You test your magic and find it stronger than before. It seems Dora's words proved true. Still, a strange unease gnaws at you. If it were that simple, why did Dora vow to repair the seal in the first place? Where are Morgan and Merlin now?
Actually, I haven't been able to contact them for a long time. They said they were heading to the far side of Vesperia to confront other fallen gods, and told me to stay behind to keep an eye on the Wildborn and the Halions. After that, they vanished without a trace. After hearing the rumors about Utopia, I've been trying to contact Merlin, but I haven't succeeded.
Did something have happened? I feel like they're hiding something.
I feel the same way. Merlin. She is not like Morgan, whose every mood is written plain on his face. Lately, I cannot shake the thought, did she conceal some truth about sealing the Arcadian Rift? Yet, it's not my place to doubt her. After all, you're Merlin, and she's Merlin too. Because of you, I'm willing to trust her.
Let's think of another plan. The time portal can't be left alone.
Yes, I agree. You said before you were drawn in while trying to sense the time portal. If the divine seal can't be restored, I can at least help you deal with that portal and keep it from tainting your world any further. I need to do some research first. Luckily, Merlin left plenty of scrolls and notes here. Even Morgan's messy scribbles might come in handy.
You're really grown.
If I hadn't grown this much at least, how could I have surprised you when you finally came back? Also, I just returned here as well. Now that I have the time, I can uncover the truth behind the rumors of this Utopia. You should take this chance to wander Meyerhold. After so many years, it has grown far different from when you first arrived.
Where can I find that much wheat?
What's the matter? Why does everyone look so troubled?
It's all Cordon's fault. Another of his warriors just came by. Hunting's been poor lately, and now Meyerhold has to send more wheat to Wrathwood Grove.
He still wants more wheat?
He says the warriors are risking their lives during the hunts, so they deserve more. That's their idea of fairness, apparently. How did things go in Wrathwood Grove, Gala? Did Corden listen to you?
Just like before. He's stubborn.
That old fool. Even you can't reason with him. Gala, you're the High Priestess. Whether it's you or Talia, either of you would do well to claim his seat as chief.
What has happened over the years? Are the internal issues that bad?
Let me explain. Ever since the hunting goddess perished, the wilds have run amok. The beasts breed unchecked, fiercer than before, and the hunters can no longer maintain the balance. In the war against the Halions, our young warriors suffered heavy casualties, and the newer generation has not yet matured. What Corden said about hunting being difficult was the truth. Fortunately, many of the Wildborn can survive solely on wheat. Most of them migrated from Wrathwood Grove to Meyerhold.
We may not be suitable for hunting, but we are still useful to the Wildborn. Corden thinks we are nothing but cowards. Some mighty warriors they are. Think they're better than us until their bellies are empty and they come begging us, weaklings, for a scrap of bread. Since ancient times, the priestesses have read the signs for the Wildborn and guided our tribe's path. But Corden has proclaimed our goddess dead and the craft obsolete. Now the priestesses can only live with us. He was once the strongest of us all. But there's not much left of the man he was.
Is that why you all came to Meyerhold?
Well, most of the people I know are here. As for Corden, I think he's a bit wary of me. Let's talk about something else for now. You know more of the world than most. Have you, by any chance, heard talk of Utopia?
Yeah, I've heard of it. This is what happens when the priestesses aren't allowed to define the future. Rumors like these will start to spread. Give anyone a mouth, and they'll give you a problem. And problems breed like flies on manure. Next thing you know, you're dealing with a whole heap bigger than you started with.
Alright, let's get down to business.
All right, Utopia. The younglings mentioned it. It seems that they saw it on a piece of paper. The Wildborn don't use paper much. The rumors must have come from outside. Either the Halions or the mages. You should talk to them.
A scroll from the Halions. Things like that are stored where the priestesses live. Master, let's go look over there.
Oh. Where are the herbs?
Master, please wait a moment while I tend to these wounded.
How did all these people get hurt?
They were most likely summoned by Corden again to help with the hunt. He's always doing things like this.
I'll help as well.
Thank you, Master. You're still so kind to us.
I'll survive thanks to you all.
Oh, I'm healed. I thought I was going to die today. Thanks, friend. You're a mage, ain't you? All the mages I've met are good people.
There's a familiar cadence to this warrior's voice. You search your memories, and then it clicks. You met him before. 13 years ago, you saved a desperate warrior named Tooth from killing himself. He doesn't recognize you because of the disguise. Seeing that the warrior's injuries have all been stabilized, a priestess approaches Gala and you.
Gala, and you, esteemed mage. On behalf of these warriors, please accept our deepest gratitude.
It was nothing. We're actually here to inquire about something.
You and Gala lay out your speculations about the origin of this so-called utopia.
Many say Utopia lies far from here. Those papers must have been left behind by the Arcane Council when they lived here. They were the only ones from the outside.
I wish our savior was still around. Then nobody would go looking for Utopia.
Your savior, huh? What does this have to do with, Redacted?
You don't know? She's the hero of the Wildborn. 13 years ago, she killed the fallen goddess and saved the Wildborn. She even saved my life once.
Really? I never heard of this before.
You're a mage and you ain't heard Gala's tales of the hero. Down in Meyerhold, she wore them stories out. Folks heard them so much it's a wonder their ears didn't fall off.
All right, you can stop.
Gala, no matter how deeply Cordon's hostility runs, he cannot forbid us from speaking of the hero. Those are facts. There are souls in Meyerhold who carry the memories of 13 years past within them. Their truth is undeniable. You should take heart. Although Cordon has already driven Nazric away, he cannot possibly do the same to you.
Nazric, huh? Why did Cordon drive Nazric away?
When I returned, I heard that Nazric could no longer stomach Cordon's actions. He left alone years ago and severed all ties with the Wildborn. If the goddess's spear were still around, we could try to find him. But he left nothing behind.
Nazric once said that he would aim his spear at all the enemies of the Wildborn. Yet now some within the tribe consider each other enemies. He refused to spill the blood of his kin, and so he chose exile.
What a pity. I was actually hoping he'd become the next chief.
Cordon would not like hearing that.
But I don't care. I'm too old to take Cordon down myself, but he's gone soft with age, too. Mark my words. Someone younger will step up. It's time for new blood to lead.
On to what I originally came here for. Merlin and Morgan actually left a bunch of their old records right here for anyone to study. Are they still around? I've only ever read the magic lessons, but the other parts might have something about Utopia. Someone else has gone into the sealed grounds. This is getting out of hand. We need to find where these rumors are starting and put a stop to them.
All the mage's things are still here. They're stored in that house.
You two leaf through a mountain of scrolls. Most of it consists of Merlin's records. Morgan left only a few pages. Even as dusk approaches, no mention of Utopia could be found. Morgan barely kept these organized. He left behind so many scrolls.
I knew that if I wanted to be their apprentice and learn powerful magic, I had to be willing to leave the Wildborn behind and journey with them across the realm. Merlin believed the fall of the gods would make magic bloom in more people. So I asked her if we could leave behind a little guidance for Wildborn children who wish to learn magic in the future. A foundation, like the one they built for me. It turns out, it was more than just a little guidance. I've reviewed all the scrolls that remain largely intact. None contain any recorded mention of Utopia, I'm afraid. Perhaps the answers lie within those tattered pages. Let me see if I can make sense of them. We may yet discover something.
Observations. I vaguely recall trekking for months along the forest paths, far to the north of the continent, where streams met the sea. A distant mountain range rose before me. Nestled within the mountains was a dense forest, crisscrossed by numerous streams. Large beasts were scarce. Most creatures lived peacefully, feeding on plants. The forest was often shrouded in twilight, the light dim and ethereal. Among the waters stood a towering tree, its canopy like nightfall, dotted with fireflies sparkling like stars. It is far from here, unfortunately, but this place would have been perfect for the Wildborn and the aliens to settle in peace. Those seeking a new life and willing to choose between blood and war could also build their homes there. Surrounded by deep, shadowed groves, beings of different cultures and races could coexist. A truly unparalleled utopia. The middle section contains a few lines of inconsequential notes. The Arcadian Rift radiates immense magical power. If harnessed correctly, it may help me achieve my ideals. Where to go and where to return? These are questions mortals spend their lives pursuing. The answers lie in my hands, yet I do not fully understand the questions. Much remains unfinished.
This one mentions Utopia. The text also mentions the Arcadian Rift. Do you think someone saw these fragments and that's how the misunderstanding started?
I care more about the forest mentioned. What a crude misunderstanding. People need to write more clearly.
According to the text, the Utopia everyone believes in does exist. It's just that the Arcadian Rift doesn't lead there.
Reading Melon's account of a forest shrouded in twilight and a glow among the trees reminds you of the dark forest and the lucent tree. Ooh. The dark forest belongs to the Wilders, but their origins are lost to time. From where did their ancestors emerge 10 millennia ago? You glance at the Wildborn nearby. You once thought they were the Molars' ancestors, but a new thought occurs. Could a thread connect them to the Wilders instead? You tell Gala about the future Dark Forest and give her its general location.
The Dark Forest. It does sound like the Utopia described in the text. A place where people could live free. It's a shame it's so far away. At least we found the source of the rumors. Making this public will put this Utopia nonsense to rest. We can finally prevent another mishap like Johann's. I'll go find Talia right away and have her gather everyone in Meyerhold to announce what we've discovered.
Is she that influential? Talia must be very popular.
Don't be fooled by her brash demeanor. She's actually the strongest warrior in Meyerhold.
I mean, that doesn't seem to go against her brash demeanor.
Johann couldn't handle the hunt, but Talia, she's a natural. Corden offered her a place in Wrathwood Grove among his hunters, but she turned him down. She planted her feet, looked him right in the eye, and said, "Your heart's harder than my blade, you stone-brained relic. Wherever Johann goes, I go."
Yeah, she's a real one.
In some ways, she reminds me of you. Perhaps that's why we became friends. You see, 13 years ago, I couldn't understand why the hunting goddess couldn't let go of Perseus, even in death. I asked Merlin a lot about this. She said it was love. I still can't fully understand what the hunting goddess felt, but I think I'm starting to grasp the feeling of wanting someone to see the real you, and the longing for a reunion. Merlin said this feeling is also a form of love, just not the same kind the hunting goddess held for Perseus. She told me that you haven't really grown up until you can feel love, comprehend its depths, and offer it to someone else. I'm still a novice in this regard. I've been going on and on, haven't I, Master? Right, let's, focus on finding Talia. We really need to dispel that Utopia rumor.
Well, that's interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna BRB for a moment. And in the meantime, let's see if I can do a bit more pushing here. And also a little in the tower. Ooh. We got some molars today as well. That's fitting. I haven't crafted any of their charms though. Well, at least not most of them. Well, we'll see how it goes.
I want to become as strong as Antandra. I want to become as strong as Antandra.
Savor the flickering flame.
Everyone, let's crank up the excitement even more!
I want to become as strong as Antandra. 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 strong as Entendre.
Okay, I could probably keep going with it. Seems to be getting close to the end of this hour, but I don't want to continue the story. So only one stage cleared up. Let's see if this one works. I need to teach this idiot a lesson first.
All right, Talia. Johan has suffered enough. We bring news. Our research has uncovered the source of the Utopia rumors.
Really? Okay, so where did they come from?
It's from one of Merlin's journals. An entry mentions a place called the Dark Forest. Merlin called it a utopia, and someone must have believed that was the name. But the Arcadian Rift doesn't lead there. The misunderstanding happened because Merlin later wrote about the rift in the same journal, and the readers mistakenly linked them together. Could you gather everyone and share this news with them? That way, no one will attempt to enter the rift anymore.
The Dark Forest. In the north. Does that path lead through the Widowmaker's lair?
Widowmaker?
Yes, that's the only way north.
Then we need to watch our words. Anyone desperate enough to enter the rift would be mad enough to pick a fight with the Widowmaker over the rumor of this utopia. Think about it. A rift to nowhere is far more dangerous than any beast. If someone's reckless enough to value a dream over their life, there's no line they won't cross.
We can bend the truth a bit.
Yes, it's better to tell a kind lie than spread a story that gets people killed. But it's getting late now, and we might not be able to gather everyone. How about you two rest in the camp first? One night shouldn't make much difference. Johan, come here. You're not off the hook yet.
Save me, Gala.
Your sister is scarier than the rift, Johan. So from now on, don't go running off based on rumors, okay? Well, Master Mage, I'll guide you to where we can rest.
Is she your friend? Why do you call her Master?
It's a secret.
Oh. Interesting.
Gathering everyone? Gala and Talia prepare a comfortable tent for you, a place where you can rest in peace. Just like the 13 years ago, you fall asleep beneath the moonlight and the hum of insects. In your dreams, you see Merlin's figure fading away, and the rift glows with an unsettling light. When you wake, night still hangs heavy, and the morning sun has yet to rise. There's a light in the distance. Is someone else up early? Gala?
Master? You're awake so early. Was the bed uncomfortable?
No, did you change clothes?
This is my nightgown. It's more comfortable at night.
Oh, nightgown, huh? Pretty. Maybe I'll get one for Hammy.
Thank you? Was that a compliment? It's still early. Maybe you should go get some more rest.
What about you? Did you sleep? Have you been up looking at scrolls?
Oh. We've uncovered the source of the rumors, but We still have no leads on the time portal and the seal. I didn't want you to worry about this. Oh, also, I found a clue already.
Still the same driven kid I remember.
Don't you worry about me. I learned to take care of myself ages ago. Now I can finally offer others the same kindness you once showed me.
Your gaze follows Gallus to the fur hide rug under Jelaya.
Just let me be a little selfish. This once.
Even if I say no, you wouldn't listen.
That's right. You're the one who told me to live for myself. Since you set me on this path, you're stuck with the results.
You sit down and join Gala in investigating the scrolls. Yeah, it's pretty nice for a nightgown. As you pore over the clues found in Merlin's notes, your discussion with Gala stretches deep into the night. The hours melt away unnoticed, and the eastern sky begins to brighten with the coming day.
It's morning? When did I fall asleep?
When I was going through the second scroll.
And you didn't wake me up? Alright. I think it's time to tell the others the truth about this utopia.
I changed back to my normal clothes. Let's head out. I'm glad you told me that, or else I wouldn't have realized that. Skin unlocked. Forest Dew. Obtain the hero to equip the skin.
What happened? Why did you summon us so suddenly?
To dispel the rumors about utopia.
Talaya, didn't you tell me yesterday that the rumors were false?
We're going to explain why they're false, you idiot. Go ahead, Gala.
Good day, everyone. I'm sure you've all heard rumors about utopia to some extent, but today I tell you this. Utopia truly exists, but it's actually called the Dark Forest. The mage beside me has journeyed there. She has confirmed that the Arcadian Rift doesn't lead to any paradise. The Rift's chaotic magic is lethal. That is the reason why none of our loved ones ever returned. For your own safety, I beg you, honor the prohibition. Do not stray into the sealed grounds ever again. From now on, we must all consider it forbidden territory among the Wildborn.
What? There really is a utopia? How do I get there?
Wait. You're telling us that we can really go there?
It's too far. You won't reach it. Wait a couple millennia.
It doesn't matter how far it is. If we keep heading in the right direction, we can get there one day. Look, no one risks a death they can avoid. If things were fine here, no one would have gone to the Rift. I remember the wars 13 years ago. Our home was on the brink of ashes. We may have lost our way, but we never lost each other. Every claw, every spear was turned as one. Before, it was the Halians who kept us in chains. Today, it's Corden. He was supposed to be our kin, our brother. That's what makes this cut so much deeper. Nazric is gone. The dam's broken. You think he'll be the only one? If there's a way out, I'll take it.
Me too.
I also want to know where this utopia is. And
Johan, stop it.
I miss part of it.
But Halftail is right. I'd rather go somewhere else than stay in Meyerhold and be called a weakling.
Ugh, I didn't mean for things to turn out like this.
Some of you still don't understand. The Dark Forest is a place that can't be easily reached. The world beyond Wildborn lands is a dream you've painted for yourselves. But the pain you feel now is real. You dismiss the journey's hardship because it is a story yet to be written. But a story untold is not a story without danger. I see it in your eyes. You want proof that the mage's words are true, right?
Yes, we won't give up until we've tried.
There is a way to convince you that her words are true. The path to the Dark Forest is perilous. If you understand that, then you must also reconsider what choice you make from here. You've all heard the tales, and some among you lived them. 13 years ago, on the night of the blood moon, a mage descended upon us. It was she who mediated our war with the Halians and saved our home from the calamity of the fallen goddess. The Wildborn presented her with a crown, symbolizing our highest honor. And the torch she lit burned continuously for 3 days and 3 nights. The mage who once helped the Wildborn has once again returned to us. Please, wear the crown the Wildborn gave you in tribute. Show everyone your real self, Master.
Huh? A surge of magic courses through you. For a glorious moment, the appearance you wore 13 years ago, the savior of the Wildborn, shines forth for all to see.
That crown. It was dedicated to the hunting goddess.
And I'm sure it could never be replicated or worn by anyone else.
I remember. At the blessing ceremony 13 years back, someone wearing that crown told me I could find a new way to live among the Wildborn. But I wouldn't be cast out. Our savior! Our savior has returned!
The Wildborn you once helped shows the price in your eyes. In their eyes. Their astonished looks quickly turn into cheers.
You? You're the legendary hero? Gala talks about you non-stop! So it's really true. Can you really stop a war just like that? Oh, and zip across the world and make people fly?
Why do you think she calls me master?
I can't believe I'm actually looking at the hero of the Halian War! You saved so many people!
What's the matter?
You're not quite what I imagined. 13 whole years, but you didn't get all wrinkly. And you're not as big and tough as I pictured. Shouldn't you be a grandma by now?
A big tough grandma, like Granny Danny. True strength lies in the mind.
Talia, how could you say such things to Master?
If I had known she was still young, I wouldn't have given up my childhood dream. I've always wanted to fight the legendary hero. But you can't just pick a fight with an old-timer. However, now it's perfect!
You should pick a fight with Arden. Let's deal with the Utopia issue first. We can talk about this later.
Can't we just go to the forest you mentioned?
Do we have to give up?
About that.
It's you.
What are you doing here? Acted.
What are you doing here, Corden?
That's a question I should be asking you, Gala. Talea. Why is she here? Are you all planning to rebel against the Wildborn?
We were just talking about Utopia.
Ah, so the rumor of this so-called utopia came from you. You will not take any of the Wildborn away, human.
All bark and no bite. You've grown old.
You're the scourge of the Wildborn. Years ago, you pretended to be the Herdmaster. This sacrilege severed the Wildborn from divine favor. Our mightiest warriors fell, and our bright future was extinguished in the war against the Halians because of your deception. If it weren't for you, these Wildborn wouldn't be cowards.
Who are you calling a coward?
The hunt tempers our claws and teeth. It is by the blood of our prey and our enemies that the Wildborn thrive. You cowards have turned your back
on our way of life. And in doing so, you have abandoned us all. Loyal warriors told me that you've chosen to stand with this outsider. I didn't believe it at first, but now I see this with my own eyes.
Spare me! My loyalty is to the Wildborn, not to you! Everyone who was there knows she was the hero who stood against the fallen goddess. You're a fool, Corden. Your mind's as small as a nut. It's all shell and no brains.
Corden, you fear losing your position as battle leader so much that you'll drag the innocent into your web of paranoia. Is this the man you are now? You were once the bravest warrior in our tribe. Time has made you a stranger I scarcely recognize.
He still got those cool arm wristbands though.
A coward is all I see.
You! Enough! The goddess is gone. Your kind serves no purpose now. Warriors! Crush these traitors!
Yes, Chief.
You must have forgotten who I am. I defeated a god. You are nothing.
You don't need to intervene. I have no intention of betraying the Wildborn. But since he has said so much... Maybe I'll make the lie come true for you, Corden. I challenge you! Fight me!
Oh, that's a cool sword.
Never doubt me!
You... actually...
You didn't expect me to beat you, did you? You're old. So old you've lost count of the winters. Your reflexes are slow. You're a step behind every young warrior here. I just beat Corden fair and square. By tradition, that makes me the new chief, right?
Yes.
It's a pity. I don't want to be chief. This tribe's glory is just a memory. The great tree of the Wildborn is crumbling. I won't preside over its final decay. I also won't kill Corden. I'll let him live. Time will grind him down until he's nothing but gravel and dust. And I'm leaving the Wildborn tribe.
Talia!
I want to leave and find the utopia that she spoke of. The Dark Forest. Halftail's right. It doesn't matter how far it is. If we keep heading in the right direction, we can get there one day.
Such arrogance. The beast beyond our lands will tear you limb from limb.
You lost. Why are you still talking? Come on. Anyone who wants to go to the Dark Forest, follow me.
Yes, let's go. I finally get to leave. I need to go pack. I wonder what it's like there. Idiots. Master, Talia decided too fast. The Widowmaker is on the way to the Dark Forest. I have to aid them. Now that was fun.
Talia, are you really going to leave the Wildborn tribe?
Yes, I'm fed up with Corden. If I'd had any idea where to go or how to make it out of here, I would have taken Johan and left this place seasons ago. But now, I finally do. Thanks to our friend here, we know that there really is a utopia out there. We just need to hit the road.
Yes, but the only way to the Dark Forest is through the Widowmaker's lair. With so many people following you, to lead them, you need to be prepared. However, don't worry. Master and I can use magic to help you.
I always felt that spider was too close to us. That it'd be trouble one day. I want to fight it myself. I have to face this thing alone. My strength must be the proof. Proof that I can guide us to the Dark Forest. How can I ask for everyone's courage if I haven't shown my own? No matter what obstacles lie ahead, I know we can overcome them. As long as we stand together, there's nowhere we can't go. Yes, this is the right path.
Since you've already thought this through, I'll respect your decision. However, please allow Master and me to accompany you along the way, so that I can feel a little more at ease.
Weren't you going to join us anyway?
No. I will stay. Just as you said, the Wildborn tribe is crumbling. I wish to save it. 13 years ago, Master saved our tribe. I cannot let our tribe disappear like this.
Actually, I don't care about the Wildborn. Your own well-being is more important.
No need to persuade me. I've already made up my mind. The tribe here is the soil of my soul. It was here I was blessed to meet Master, and where my mind first opened to the world's wonders. I could never sever my roots from this sacred ground. Talia, I promise I will not let the Wildborn perish like this. I will make the tribe better.
So, we're going to part ways?
Yes, but not now. I still want to accompany you for a while.
I'll go inform the others. Everyone needs to get ready, but let's take this journey slow.
Yes, I would like that.
Gordon and the various from Ratwood Grove leave. Talia shares her plan to rid the forest of the Widowmaker with her gathered band of Wildborn faithful, her words weaving a new future. Marhold turns into a hive of purposeful activity, more bustling than it had ever been. The Wildborn are readying their arms and packs. Talia takes the lead, with you and Gala close behind. You all push north, leaving the tree line behind, wading through shallow streams, until the very ground underfoot grows sticky with silken threads.
The Widowmaker is truly a huge creature.
Talia, are you sure you can beat this thing? No, wait. Can anyone beat this thing?
Nazric defeated it once. When he left the Wildborn tribe, he went this way.
But Nazric was blessed by the goddess. Talia is just... Ow.
Hey, enough with the doom and gloom. I've run through how to take down the Widowmaker 100 times in my head. I got this. Pour this tree oil on the eastern clearing and wait for my signal before setting it alight.
Oh, me?
Did you think you could just talk your way to the Dark Forest? Suck it up. You've got more things you need to do in the future. Step 2. Listen up. Use every trick you've learned up until now. When the Widowmaker is drawn by the fire, I want a massive spike trap rigged in its lair. Make it snap the second it steps foot in there. I'll go wipe out the spider eggs in the nest first. Then, it's the final showdown.
You're going alone? It seems you're well prepared.
That's high praise coming from you. I guess I'm doing a good job. Leave the rest to me.
Elias' unshakable confidence silences any further debate. Soon, everything is ready. Light it. The trap is set in record time. Quite so. You're going down. Not gonna lie, she looks pretty cool as a unit. Elia, clear the small spiders first, or you won't be able to hurt her. There's more, it never ends.
Never doubt me.
That was amazing. Dark Forest, here we come.
Everyone, the Widowmaker has been defeated. Now we can continue on our journey. It's time to go.
Let's go! Dark Forest, here we come!
It's been a long time since I've seen everyone so happy and full of life. Master, let's accompany them for a bit.
Strange. There's no path ahead. Other than going through the swamp or climbing over the mountains, this is the only way to leave the forest from the north.
It's possible that the Widowmaker made her lair here and destroyed the original path.
We'll need to find a path around. It'll just take a bit more effort.
Talia?
Loftil tugs on Talia's cloak, signaling for a quick halt. You see beads of sweat trickling down every Wildborn's brow. The air is humid and oppressive. Though the defeat of the Widowmaker has motivated them, it was fleeting. The path to the Dark Forest is long and arduous, and there is still a long way to go. And you alone understand the grim truth. The Dark Forest lies an unimaginable distance from here. Gala, let's give Talia a gift.
Master? Oh, I think I know what you mean. Talia, I know you're determined to prove yourself and reach the Dark Forest on your own. But the road is so long, and who knows what dangers lie ahead. Please, allow us to do you this kindness. Let Master and I see you safely on your way, by means of teleportation magic.
Really? But we have so many people. Can you really teleport all of us?
On my own, perhaps not. But with Master guiding us, it's more than possible. She is the only one who knows the precise coordinates to the Dark Forest.
Yes, I can do this. Also my first time teleporting so many.
We can use the magic that's seeping out of the Arcadian Rift to help us. I wonder if this was Merlin's last gift to us. So don't worry. Together we can make this work. But Talia, we can only take you so far. Once we teleport you, how you survive in that unfamiliar wilderness, how you build a new home, all of that will be in your hands alone.
That will be enough. The path to paradise was never meant to be an easy one. Our people must understand the trials that await them. Only then will they choose to follow me of their own will. We said we'd take this journey slow. I didn't expect it to end so soon. No matter how slow we talk, we will have to part ways eventually. I know there's no way around it, but that doesn't mean we're not friends anymore. I know you're going to turn the whole tribe upside down when you get back. You'd better carve my name into the totem pole too. Consider it my way of being right there with you.
In that case, I'll make your name impossible to miss. It'll be so big, you'll be able to see it from the other side of the world.
Now that's the girl I grew up with. Oh, right. Hey, legendary hero. I have a gift for you. Hold out your hand.
Okay. I don't want to get bitten again.
What?
Don't worry about it, Talia. It's a private joke between me and Master.
Here. This is for you.
Talia presses a handful of tender pink flowers into your hands.
Don't look too hard at them. They're just common soft blooms. You can find them everywhere in the forest.
Why are you giving me flowers?
You're the hero of the Wildborn. Come to think of it, are we still a part of the Wildborn tribe? Anyway, without you 13 years ago, Gala would not be the woman she is today. Nor would we be who we are today.
To the Wildborn, this isn't just a flower. A soft plume represents resilience. It can survive any catastrophe. Even after a wildfire burns everything to ash, this this is what grows back first. Talia sees a reflection of herself every time she looks at a soft plume.
I do not. I like these flowers because they're easy to recognize and easy to raise. This time when we left, I brought along a packet of soft plume seeds. Once the Dark Forest is secured, spreading this flower will be my first priority. I will make the symbol of our perseverance bloom across every corner of our new home. When the time comes, remember to return and take a look.
I promise, even if it's 10,000 years.
10,000 years? Now I know where Gala gets her sense of humor.
Don't give me that look. You won't even need to send word. At the first opportunity, I'll be there to bother you. It's a promise.
You'd better. And if you dare stand me up, I'll march all the way back to Wrathwood Grove to drag you there myself. And you know I'm good on my word.
I'd expect nothing less. It's getting late. It's time to go, my friend. The Dark Forest will surely be a wonderful place.
It's Utopia! Hey!
Farewell, Talia.
You two will surely meet again. Dark Forest will be good for them. Alina felt a bit för deras ex-Machina, but...
Yes, of course. With Talia and everyone moving on, maybe all this squabbling will finally calm down. The Wildborn tribe might just know peace again. But in the future...
You could always walk away. The Wildborn need a new leader. If you do your best, it will be fine.
Do my best. Perhaps it is not my place to ask. But, Master, might you share your wisdom? Where does the future path the Wildborn lie? Tell me we won't fade away like this. Our story, it doesn't end here, yes?
You recall the last depiction of in the Sanskrit temple, Gala wielding a staff, weaving miracles of magic for her people. Though time erased all the records of the Wildborn, the followers of the Temple of Seers still revere her as the High Priestess. That legacy speaks for itself. You need to lead them, Gala.
Me? I have to think it over. I imagined meeting you again so many times. But never like this. Completely adrift. Like a cub again with no one to show me the way forward.
Everyone gets lost sometimes, even me.
Even you?
You recount your regrets to Gala. A friend's sister lost at sea, a princess swallowed by winter, and a boy named Feli whose memory weighs heaviest on your soul. Yet after so many failures, you saved one. A young girl, given the chance you couldn't give others. Though you weren't here to see it, she grew up strong and healthy. And in that knowledge, you find a small, quiet redemption.
Master, when I was a child, I said I believed in you. That faith has never wavered. You told me to live my life for myself, so I've tried my very best. I had hoped that when we met again, I would have made you proud, even with all our mistakes and uncertainties. There's no shame in them, is there? They shape us. They teach us how to grow, right?
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. You'll figure everything out.
Whatever you have suffered, whatever you have lost, whatever you had to let go, those experiences forged the person you are today. And my journey, it will craft the me of tomorrow. Master, I'd like to ask you a favor.
What?
Please, don't tell me my future.
Okay.
You have a permanent place in my life. Every word you've ever shared with me has the power to plant a seed within my heart. So, let me face the uncertainty. Let me navigate this world by my own will. Allow me to make the decisions and choices I must.
Got it. No spoilers for you.
Exactly. Thank you. Master, do you remember how you arrived this time?
You mean the time portal?
I think I should go check on the status of that time portal within the Arcadian Rift. It's best to know what we're dealing with. Maybe things have changed.
The portal remains, but the echoes have grown faint.
Are you saying the echoes in the rift have weakened? But it's still here.
Gala stares silently at the spiraling portal, her unspoken sadness palpable to you even from afar. Is the method to seal the portal eluding her? Or does closing it carry some terrible cost? You race through every possibility in your mind, but find no answers. Just as you hesitate to ask her, Gala finally speaks again.
The truth is, last night I discovered the method for stabilizing these temporal anomalies. It was all there in Merlin's old notes. By combining our arcane energies, we can permanently dispel it. Once the temporal link is severed, the echo should cease entirely.
This will be a piece of cake then. That's it?
No, of course it's not that simple. The cruel mechanics of this spell are clear. One of us must remain on the other side of this portal. In other words, I must send you back to the future.
It seems we're destined to part ways.
After you returned to the future 13 years ago, I dedicated my studies entirely to the mysteries of time magic. I sought to understand the power that took you from us.
And it was also the powers that, gave me to you in the first place.
I had always dreamed that this magic would one day carry me to the future, so our paths might converge again. I never imagined its true purpose was not a reunion, but to force us into a second farewell.
It's okay, you can come find me again.
Time magic is not as simple as you think.
Really? I would expect it to be super simple. Super simple and straightforward.
This chaos is woven from the fading power of the hunting goddess. When it vanishes, so too will the wild, free magic it provides. And reigniting the paths through time will be a feat near impossible.
Yeah, it seems like Twitch has a tendency to disconnect. Strange. So it will be hard for us to meet again.
This was never meant to be a hard choice. No matter the choice I make, regret will surely follow. But like Talia and the others, I cannot allow the pain of this moment to blind me to the possibilities of the future. You promised me you wouldn't tell me about my future, so I can make my own choices.
Ah, I understand now. I will keep my word.
Master, you have to return to your own time. Those echoes, they ripple from your own time. So many voices are calling for you. It reminds me of my own voice calling out for you all those years ago. I understand that feeling. I don't want anyone else to go through what I went through. As soon as you're back, you have to cast the spell on the time portal right away. It's the only way we can be sure it works. If it doesn't work out...
What happens if it doesn't work out?
then you may have to stay here forever.
That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe we should root for failure.
I've occasionally allowed myself to think that. But for you, I'll do my very best to make sure this works. Alright, it's time to start casting the spell. Just one last thing. Please don't forget me.
I will never forget you.
See that you don't. Farewell, Master.
Redacted? How come you vanished just now? Gala. I promised Gala that I would cast the spell as soon as possible. Oh. Okay. I move at the same rate. Master, if it fails, call for me. Master, farewell.
Merlin, you disappeared again just now. Did you go another time?
Yeah. Almost like I'm in a fantasy story. Wow, how meta. Once again, you recount the tale of your journey through time, bearing no detail of the Wildborn tribe's courageous trek towards the Dark Forest in their desperate search for a promised paradise. You even showed them the soft plumes Talia gave you, a small gift that now feels like a symbol of your entire journey.
Does this mean the ancestors of the Wilders were part of the Wildborn tribe?
If there are soft plumes there, then yes.
Gods. That means the Maulers and Wilders were once one tribe.
The portal is sealed. The echoes have faded. I will go inform the priestesses of this matter.
Are you okay, Merlin? Do you need to take a break?
Yes, you look pale. You definitely need rest.
You're about to agree, but your gaze suddenly falls upon the soft plumes in your hands. The history of the Wildborn tribe is already known to you, etched in the walls of the Sanskrit temple. The fate of Talia's group is still unknown. You can't recall seeing Talia's soft plumes in the dark forest, but your mission were always hurried. You never bothered to check the flowers underfoot. I need to go to the Dark Forest.
Now? Why are you in such a hurry?
Merlin must have her reasons. Merlin, Maulers and Wilders often do not see eye to eye. Citrana and I will stay behind. Our presence may cause tension.
It's okay, I can go by myself.
Safe travels, my friend.
This teleportation is the only way to leave this place. The flowers on the shore look familiar, but they don't seem to be soft blooms. By the edge of the luminous lake, clusters of light yellow flowers bloom. They look almost exactly like the soft blooms Tilaya gave you, differing only in the color of their petals. The inhabitants of the Dark Forest never mention the origins of this flower, so you have no way of knowing if it's related to the soft bloom. Looking at the village of Lunadorf, Granny Daddy should be the only one who can answer your questions. Oh, it's you, Merlin.
Well now, isn't this a pleasant turn of the weather? The breeze didn't bring me news of Arden, but it did decide to drop off a much better package. Welcome, Merlin. Was there something that you needed?
Do you know the origins of your ancestors? Do you know about the Valborn? You shared Tilaya's story with Granny Danny, how 10 millennia ago she led an exodus of the Valborn tribe to the Dark Forest. This means that the Valborn people may be the ancestors of the people living here today.
Ah, so that's the story of our ancestors.
You don't seem surprised.
The warrior's name was Talaya, yes? Let me go look it up. That name must be written down somewhere.
Not long after, Granny Danny returns to you holding an old scroll. Scroll sketch number 1. Dark Forest, Northern Lands. Sage Chilaya arrived at the legendary Utopia. Scroll sketch 2. Lunas Lake, a serene body of water. Here we established our home. Scroll sketch 3. Blessed by Mistarte, sacred lucent tree thrives. Offer prayers and devotion, and its protection shall remain with us. Dried softbloom seeds carried by Sage Chilaya from distant lands were planted in the forest. On the ancient scroll, 10,000 years of history are crystallized into 3 images and a few brief lines. There, you find Tilaya's name. Under her guidance, the Valborn refugees settled deep in the Dark Forest and built Lunadorf. The village would grow into the home they'd always dreamed of. Over the aeons, they would become believers of Mistarte. And from those humble beginnings grew the Dark Forest you stand in now, and the Walders you know so well. In this moment, the origin of the soft yellow flower in your hand becomes clear. It bloomed from the same soft blooms that Hilaya gave to you. Although the hills did not bloom with the endless fields of soft blooms she had hoped for, you are here to see the legacy she shaped and seeded long ago. As resilient as the very soft blooms she cherished, Hilaya and her people finally put on roots in the utopia they had always dreamed of. close. Chapter complete. Dawn of the Arcane. I like that picture. And that's that. Quest complete. Faithful path. Aided by you and Gala, Tilaya led the weak and outcasts from their homeland to the dark forest. Together, you and Gala sealed the time portal deep within the Arcadian Rift. That was kinda nice, although I don't really love the fact that Merlin just teleported them there, because I feel like the journey to the Dark Forest should be like an epic one, and this way kind of cheapens it. So I have a bit mixed feelings with that. But with that said, it is some news. Event announcement. Oh yeah, it's just a music video. Almost there. So many stages to push. Let's see if this goes anywhere. Anyway, time to pick up a copy of Gala. This has still had 10 days left,
Time
so...
stops at my behest.
Yeah, although I don't have a lot of diamonds saved for her, I at least have enough of these tickets to get her. Go. Go. I always forget how miserable the raids in this are.
We're together. Once again.
Good.
Hi! Time stops at my behest. I will fight for you.
Oh, headgear. Well, that's not what I meant to click on. Let's see, so... I think there's supposed to be a different... Yeah, two different headgears, but... How do I get that one? Eternal Emissary. Okay. Rats will grow. Hard to believe it's been 13 years for them. Things must have changed a lot. Since I'm free now, I'll catch up with Gala. There's still a lot to go. Pest control in the fields, crop harvesting, treehouse repairs, and the upcoming beginner magic lessons. I got my hands full. Ah, it's Master Redacted. Sorry, I was a bit lost in thought. Someone's a busy bee now. All is well with us. I was just handling some routine work. But you look tired. You can confide in me. Master, you're always so nice to me. To be honest, I feel a little worn out. Since joining the Arcane Council, I studied magic alongside Merlin and Morgan. I come to realize how greatly magic could transform the Wildborn. Once I came back from my journey, I began teaching magic to my people. I founded a small class to discover and train those who gained magical talent from the fallen goddess. As you know, we Wildborn have always taken pride in being warriors. It's not easy to change such a deep-rooted belief. A lot of my folks still see the warrior's way as the ultimate honor, and that learning magic is a waste of talent. Now, only those unfit to be warriors are willing to take up magic, and because of that, we still don't have enough mages to handle all the work. So all the burden ends up on you. We need more hunters these days, as beast meat has become increasingly hard to come by. With so few hands to handle the daily affairs, it's best that I take on a bit more myself. I'll be there if you need help. Master, thanks for your kindness. I've lost count of the times you helped me and my people. I can never thank you enough. Quest complete. The story continues. Gala knew that the magic held the power to reshape her people's lives, yet she was too busy with daily affairs to advance its use, so she turned to you for help. I wonder when this is supposed to be taking place, because they just made a big deal about how you couldn't stay there and you couldn't easily return there, but I mean, I'm still hanging around, doing stuff for Gala. You have a kind soul. Master, remember the magic class I set up? I have a student named Rolly, who is clearly gifted. She's mastered many spells despite her young age. Through systematic learning, I'm sure she'll blossom into a competent mage. But your intuition never fails. Rolly's parents are against her learning magic, so she's coming to my classes in secret. But she's been absent for a few days now, which is unusual. I'm worried about her, but I can't just show up at her place with her parents around. If you have a moment, could you check on her for me? Gala wants to know what happened to Rolly. Let me ask around for clues. Oh, I like that. The chair in the back. That's what it is. While you were away, tensions between the aliens and us eased considerably. We've been trading and sharing knowledge way more than before. Recently, some of our folks have taken up animal husbandry from the aliens, learning to raise sheep. I don't know the first thing about livestock. Can you check on their progress for me? Hey, stop running. Ah, this is frustrating. Where's the feed? I'm quite sure I left it around here. What's going on? I just can't remember where I put the feed. Sheep are starving and they're broken out of the pen. I remember storing a bunch of bitter corn in the warehouse. How could it all be gone? Would you be kind enough to help me find the feed? Oh. Another herding quest, that's fun. Finally, the sheep are back. I'll approach this inexperienced shepherd. Thanks for rounding my sheep up. They weren't this big when I first got them. If they all run off, I'm done with raising livestock. How's your sheep farm faring? I say quite well, except for a little mishap today. The sheep have been tamed and can live on bitter corn. Plus, the eaves can even give birth to lambs. I'll keep the farm going. Hopefully, one day we'll be able to enjoy meat every meal without needing to hunt. Oh, this one didn't work. Let's see if this one does. Anyway, I think I've done enough reading for today, so I think I'll save the rest of the story quest for later. Or sorry, story quest.
Stitchy will protect us.
Oops.
Let's savor this as though it's real. Let's savor this as though it's real.
Take a guess between the real and make-believe. Let's savor this as though it's real. Let's savor this as though it's real. Let's savor this as though it's real.
Oh, I was just looking at charms guides earlier, but I don't remember which ones are better for Thorn. So these are the recommended ones. Anyway, let's go. Okay. I don't think there's been an update in which teams are better. Because this seems like the same team I used last time.
I have prevailed.
This was nothing. This was nothing.
finally I unlocked all of these. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with everything today, other than homestead stuff, but I don't think I need to be doing that on screen. And seems like Gala is in this lineup here, though it's one that also involves Tarak, which I don't have built on this account. I do have him built on my other account though, so it will be interesting to see how it works out over there. But yeah, I want to see if I can more floors down here and with that I'm pretty much done here, so good night and goodbye.
I want to become as strong as Aunt Tandra.